Peace, y'all. It's been a minute. It's been a long time since I've made a video, especially one where I'm talking to you. And the reason being for that is that I've really just been thinking about how I want to approach these videos moving forward. I've actually unlisted all my videos where it's like a talking head. And yeah, the reason being is just, I'm not really used to this thing. It's not really my thing talking to the camera. I'm usually behind the camera, generally as a cinematographer and a director and a filmmaker, even as a photographer. So it's always a little awkward for me making these type of videos and just figuring out the format and how I want to do it, if I'm being completely honest. But I thought I'd give it another shot, and if you guys want to see more of these type of videos, just let me know. I would love to hear from you. Please comment, and I can see how I can continue these. But today I just wanted to highlight a book that I've been reading by Andrei Tarkovsky, and the book is called Sculpting in Time. This book right here. And this book is such, man, is such an enlightening book for filmmakers. I would say even just for artists in general. And I think it's a must read. I think anybody who's serious about filmmaking, whether you're a director, whether you're a cinematographer, anybody who's involved in filmmaking needs to read this book. And the reason being is that it really brings back the importance of the art of filmmaking, and really having a reason behind your filmmaking beyond just the entertainment or just making cool stuff. You know what I mean? It's really bringing you back to the essence and the core of filmmaking as an art form, like any other art form. And Tarkovsky is a Russian filmmaker who really just started making films in the 1960s. And then he died in 1986 making just about, I think it was 10 films. Let me see, actually, just to make sure. He made, as far as feature films are concerned, he made, let's see, Ivan's Childhood was his first film in 1962. And then he made, let's see, Andrei Rublev, Solaris, that's 3, Mirror, that's 4, Stalker, that's 5, Nostalgia, that's 6, The Sacrifice, that's 7. Wow. So I think he has other credits, but those aren't his feature dramatic films. There's also, let's see, Voyage in Time, which was before The Sacrifice, but that was like a documentary. So yeah, I think he's only made 7 films, 7 feature-length dramas. There's some other credits, but I think it's 7 feature-length dramas that he's made, which is crazy to think about because he's such an influential filmmaker and highly respected and revered by other filmmakers. I don't think he's the most popular filmmaker. A lot of people don't know who Andrei Tarkovsky is outside of the film community, but anybody who studied film to any extent, world cinema, definitely has heard of Andrei Tarkovsky. And if you haven't, you need to. And the reason being is that he made films in such a way that was not only unique, but just so different in style and pace and in content than any of his peers, and he's widely regarded as one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. He's known as the poet of cinema, and if you watch his films, you understand why. And I think his films, honestly, should be more relevant and seen more now than ever, because his films force you to kind of like sit back, take in what you're seeing, and just really think about or absorb what you're seeing in a way that now so much content is like rapid fire, and you're constantly consuming stuff that you miss a lot. And his films kind of force you just to slow down and really absorb the content and absorb the message, or even or just the feeling that he's conveying in these movies. And his book just kind of delves into his process as a filmmaker, him making all of his films, and it's just highlighting his like observations on cinema and art, and the correlation or the dissociation of filmmaking and other arts. And it really reminds us of why it's important to make films that have substance and meaning, and a more of an essence to the film, something that is beyond the surface, if you will. So yeah, so I just want to highlight that real quick, and just let you all know, if you haven't read this book, that you really need to read it. It's I think just a must read for anybody who's into cinema. And if you haven't seen any of Andrei Tarkovsky's films, I definitely recommend them. They're slower paced films. For some people, they might be kind of challenging to get through, but I still recommend them, and I hope that you would give them a chance, and at the very least, read this book if you're into film, especially if you're in filmmaking. And yeah, I would love to hear anybody's thoughts if you have read the book, and if you've seen Andrei Tarkovsky's works. Feel free to leave a comment. And if you'd like me to continue making these type of videos, please let me know. And I look forward to seeing you all again. And have a good one. Peace.